There's a man in Grand Junction looking for a few good men. The people Larry Cappetto is looking for are becoming fewer and fewer by the day. He's putting together a documentary by interviewing the men who landed in Normandy on D-Day 59 years ago today. In tonight's Friday Focus, 9 News photojournalist Don Brookins has the story of a man who wants to tell you their story.
World War II veterans are dying at a rate of 1,500 a day, and I'm recording pieces of history that otherwise wouldn't have been recorded. And as each veteran passes away, a part of history is lost if we don't capture it.
AM 1430 KEZW, it's 8:09, 9 minutes after 8, the Wednesday show. I want to say good morning to Larry Cappetto, who's with us. Let the folks listening today know what you're up to.
Well, Rick, I'm producing a television documentary called Lest They Be Forgotten. What that is I'm interviewing veterans of World War II that were involved in the Omaha Beach Normandy landing on June 6, 1944.
The call today is for anybody in the listening audience or anybody who knows of somebody who was in the actual D-Day invasion at Normandy.
Exactly. But I'm coming back to the Denver area soon, and I want to do some interviews here locally.
Hi, Larry. John?
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good.
Good to meet you. I drove to Denver, Castle Rock, and interviewed John Pellegren, a World War II veteran of Omaha Beach. A lot of these men have never talked about World War II until recently, and I think they sense the urgency of the times. Let's have you sit over here on the couch.
Right here?
Yeah, I can show my respect and my patriotism through this video honoring these veterans. I'm going to put a microphone on you here, okay? These men are telling their story, okay?
Right.
Alrighty.
I was a corporal. I was drafted right out of high school. All we had on our beach, firepower-wise, was our half-tracks. And 30% of those were knocked out. They finally dropped us in about 3 feet of water.
And I'm also archiving a lot of pictures from the veterans. Every time I interview a veteran, I ask for several older pictures of themselves. So I've got a vast catalog of pictures, still pictures, that I'll be able to use and draw and put with the documentary too. Is that you?
That's me. If he had had another 6 months to develop his Air Force with jet planes, and if he had somehow worked out the formula for the atom bomb, given another 6 or 12 months, he might have done that.
Okay, I'm going to save that clip now that I digitized. John Pellegren.
It's mass confusion.
The Germans had built a bunch of barricades along the beach, and they had railroad tracks sticking out towards the ocean.
I give these interviews back to the family, and they can use that for their kids or grandkids as something that Grandpa went through, you know, a keepsake for the family.
I hope they will say my granddad was a patriot, and he did his duty, and he didn't have to go on the invasion, but he went. He volunteered for it, and he survived and did his job, and that they will be very proud of a grandfather.
It's very rewarding for me, and I just want to challenge anybody out there that has a passion for history to, you know, become involved with capturing history before it's lost. This is one of my favorite parts of the interview. I'm honored to be able to do this for them.
And if you're a D-Day veteran or if you know one you'd like to be part of the documentary, log on to 9news.com and click on the extra links.
It's a very bloody memory to carry with you all those years, and they probably enjoyed talking about it after so long.
Good that it's recorded.
Important work.